All right, we're actually exploring the Linton Cemetery here.
Which is weird.
Well, we were going to go to this derby, and they actually made it so that no one else can go. So there's all these people realizing that you can't get in right now. But we found that out, and so we're just like, well, let me look at the cemetery. I might have a lot of relatives here, I don't know. But I just wanted to show this guy. Here's Gus Job, I think was his last name. He almost made it 100 years, 1899 and 1993. Too bad he couldn't have went to an additional 6 more. He would have got to 100. But yeah, this really is, it's interesting walking around cemeteries and just looking at how long people live and stuff. And we have a little bit of time in the world. Then we all just go. I mean, you really just don't really have anything more than like 70 years. 100's pretty much the most we ever do. But 70's pretty typical, and you might not even make it to 70. Like, let's go take a look over here at Roy West. He was from 1912 to 1974. Doing my math quickly, I mean, that sounds like 58. Is that right? Or is it 62? Yeah. Let's see, 50 would be 1962. So he must have made it to 62 years old. All right. Robert, he made it, 80-ish. Good for him. 79. But yeah, it's a really nice big cemetery, I figured there'd be just a whole lot of similar names down here, such as Vetters and things like that. But, it's all Germans down here in Linton. It's very German culture. White people and they're German. That's pretty much what you get down in Linton. So I figured there'd be a whole lot of the same last names, but there's really not, actually. You got Schatz, Lindemann, Fisher, Bosch. Yeah, Bosch, Jenkins, Keller. There's a lot of diversity, actually, in terms of last names. I'm not saying there's diversity in terms of what they are as people, but there's diversity in terms of last names. And yeah, what a nice cemetery. Catherine Katie Werner. I bet you she was a beautiful lady back in her day. 1902 to 1995. Almost made it to 100. 2002 would have been it. So I hear a psst from some person. I don't know what the heck's going on. Here's a person that damn near made it to 100. Esther. Yep. Okay, let's keep going here. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting to see that, man, we just don't got long in this world, we just really don't. It's unfortunate. I'd like to live, a trillion years, honestly. I don't have any end to this world. I love life so much. I really do. I just absolutely love pretty much every single second I get. But once you actually start calculating how many seconds you might have, it's such a real number. Like, oh, okay, so seconds. I have 25 million seconds left. Oh shit, I just lost one. Shoot, I've already lost 10 since I've been talking. Oh man. All right, what's up?
They're a couple and they had a baby and they all died.
Except for Eric, he's still here. The lady died. Huh. Well, someone died. Or is alive, I mean. Yeah, they died on the same... No, they did not die on the same day. What happened? Maybe it was an accident and they died after the fact or something. Wonder what happened. You want to look it up?
I'm gonna.
Aaron and Eric Schmidt. Eric seems to be alive. Okay, I don't know these people, but it rained today. There's a coffee cup with some gold rock in there. Yeah. These cemeteries are something, it always seems so sad when you lose someone and all that. But you just know that we're all going to go. So it really just shouldn't be such a sad thing. I know it is sad when people go earlier than they ought to. That's for sure. It's like, man, he could have had another 30, 40 years left and he died in a car accident. I know a friend like that. He died at age 22, I believe, in a meaningless car accident. He was very well liked. So many people loved him. And, he's gone forever now. I mean, I'm still here. He died way back in, let's say, I think it was around 2011, I think. And so, he's not been around for the last 13 years. He's missed it. He's missed that time, This guy lost his wife here, and he's still going. That's another crappy thing I've thought about a lot about getting married to someone. Is you ain't gonna die on the same day, and that just, I look at her, for example. People put so much dependence on their partners, and then what happens when they're just gone? Well, I look at my grandma, for example. She doesn't know what to do since she lost her husband, So, yeah. So anyway, that's the story on that. Lots of headstones to see. I don't know if we're gonna look at them all, but we're gonna take a look at quite a few more though. So let's go check out the right side of this. This is gonna be the north side, actually. Got myself a coffee, by the way, too. Can't really do much in my life until you get that. But okay, yeah, these darn cemeteries, huh? What else are we gonna see? What are these 3 headstones? You can't really see what these are all about. Maybe over here. Thelma Adele. Wow. They're small. Hey, look at this one. They're small because they all died on the same day, approximately. Only 7 years old. Look at that. She's missed out on the last 100 years of the world. Thelma Adele. That's a beautiful name. Earl Alton was only about a year old. A little over a year. And yeah, he's gone. He made it about a year. And Leroy doesn't even say when he was born, so I don't even know if he must have been born the same day or something. Look at how young they were, like a year or something. This guy's a year. Okay.
So apparently, the gal was a teacher here.
Oh.
And she was pregnant with that baby.
Uh-huh.
And she had like pain or something. Unfortunately, it wasn't the baby that was causing the pain. It was an undiagnosed cancer.
Oh gosh.
So they took the baby out in order to save the mom, but the mom didn't make it. And the baby was like, he continued to fight for his life, but probably ended passing away.
So the husband's still there. That's what it looked like. Sad, for sure. Here's another really young guy, Stephen Glenn Wood. I mean, how old is that? 16? Is that right? I think 16. Well, we can go soon here, but let's make our final round back to the car. We'll kind of make it quicker. Here's some guys back from the 1850s. You think back then, those are badass people, more than likely. Way different people, Like, it's just rougher stuff, Rougher stuff. A lot of these old headstones just say when they died. They don't even talk about when they were born. They just say, yep, they were dead on this day. Well, let me just expand on that a little bit. And I wonder why some of the headstones are facing this way and some of them are facing the other way. But, gosh, look at these people that died like age 2 and all this. But yeah, I mean, for example, we have so many luxuries these days, and I really do believe it just makes us weaker as people. But I'm talking about things such as air conditioning. We kind of feel like I kind of feel like, geez, I need air conditioning. I'm not going to be able to survive, let's say, in maybe, Vegas heat, and maybe I can't. But, people did do that back in the day, That one lived a long time. Margaret Evans, 1858 to 1948. Sounds like 90 to me. But yeah, we'll head on back. Ramey. Yep. And a lot of these people have pretty short lives. I mean, look at this. 1943 to 1986. I mean, is that 43 years old, I believe? What the hell? It's young. Look at this guy. He must have died in a war, because he only lived to be about 22-ish, 23. Yeah, a lot of deaths in the military here now. But yeah, it's really telling and interesting to look at these things, guys. If you think you got forever, you sure don't. I'll just tell you that right now. You just don't have much time. Whether you're 20 or you're 30 or 40 or you're 10, even if you're 1 year old, you just don't have much time, I think. It's just, you know, I heard a quote that says life is short, but it's the longest thing you'll ever do. And I guess that's true, but it really is quite short though when you think about how quickly these years pass though. You know, right now as I tape this, it's like July 6th. And it's the middle of 2024, and 2024 just started in terms of how I feel about it. So we'll be in 2025 here in the blink of an eye, you know, so. But yeah, we're heading on back at this point. We can see what we see. No one really makes it past 100. I haven't really seen that here. I've looked at a lot of gravestones here. I'm not sure I've even seen a single one that's actually past 100. Here's someone that got close. I'll show you here. There's another one that died at age 1. No one likes to see it, but Evelyn Town Ward. You could have went 2 more years, Evelyn, but you didn't quite get there. 2 years off. Gee, I mean, it's a nice long life. We'd all be happy to do that, I think. I would love it if I made it that long. Here we have another one like that. These are some 1800s badass people there. Ludwig. It's a pretty frickin' badass name. He was probably a badass. Okay, so, yeah, over here, Biddlespocker. Yeah, Lila. Oh, actually Neil. Neil made it to 98, and his wife made it to a little bit less. 2 years less total or so. Yeah, you just don't see 100 years. You just don't really got it. You just don't really have 100 years to live, guys. So enjoy every single moment you have, because life is quick. Life is real quick. Life is real fast. And you can have a lot of these freak accidents, like what happened to this person. 15 years old. I mean, hey, if you made it to 30 or something, hey, good job. I mean, at least you made it that far. It's almost like it's a celebration, you know. It's kind of sad to me when they don't even show when you were born. They just show the end date. It's like, that's what matters here. Let's just show when she's gone. However, and it's crazy, like, look at these people. Wow, this person nearly made the 100 mark. Edward Rentschler. He did make 100. He was 102. We had a guy that did it. Wait, no, he didn't. Shoot. I miscalculated the math there. I was thinking that was 1994. It's 84, so he did not. We still did not see anybody that made it to 100. Okay. Well, there's got to be somebody in this place that did, though. As rare as it is, people can live that long. I've seen it, you know, in real life. I've seen it. But yeah, apparently in Linton, I didn't see any. So we could keep looking, but we're not gonna. That's all I'm gonna see. It's rare. Enjoy your life while you got it. And yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it, guys. Thanks for watching my graveyard walkthrough. In the middle of the day, graveyards are more fun at night. All right, see ya.